Thank you for joining us tonight. Tonight is Mongoose Live, and we've got an interesting show for you today. As always, we are right on Hmong time. So we had a little bit of technical difficulties, but we are here with you tonight. Thank you for joining us so much tonight. I've got a great guest tonight. 有朋友，有佢天氣咗佢天氣咗，就朋友咗，想攞做隻，想咗咯呢，就是特別咗咗，想攞做隻，So, but thank you for joining us tonight. If you know who my guest is tonight, then he probably doesn't even need an introduction. And if you don't know who he is, then you're gonna know him at the end of tonight. I guarantee you've already seen him on social media if you don't know him, but you most likely already know him. And of course, it's none other than David Cha. Very, very talented individual. He does way more than you think he does. A whole lot more than what you may think he does. He's very extremely talented. I didn't know how talented he was until I had the opportunity to film in Sacramento this past year a Paul concert. Yes, a Paul concert, and uh, I got really good footage of him performing. And he is a DJ. He is a performer. He is a martial artist. He's an actor. This guy does everything, literally everything, and he's really extremely good at it. He comes out of Sacramento. And is extremely talented. But hey, if you're here, do me a big, huge favor. Just take one little moment to say hi so that David and I know that you're here. 有啲呢有隻朋友都講古典 David 望咯，躺喺手，一後面一個寶典呢，呢條你莫識他，莫識人咗呢條，特別唔好咯。Okay, so if you haven't already, do me a big favor. I'm going to show you his media. I'm going to show you my social media. Do like and share. Take one moment, David included. David, if you haven't already, take one moment to just share this on social media. And so that other people might know that he's here and we're watching. We're going to have a great time. If you haven't, you're watching on YouTube, actually, on YouTube. I don't know if people are still watching on YouTube. Very few people are, but I think people are. Please do subscribe to Hmongoose on YouTube and then hit that notification button. Before I bring on David, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to show his social media a little bit so you know exactly how you can follow, how you can reach him and whatnot. And there's a whole lot going on right now. And we'll talk about Bolai in a little bit. Bolai, but I can see that more Bolai don't hang in this. You know, they can make a lot of incognito Bolai too. And they all come out at Bolai concerts. So there's one coming up, and you can join them if you like. I'll tell you more about it. But let's take a moment to look at actually David's stuff really quick here. I think the best way to find David is if you go onto his social media site. And so it's right here. I've got the link, d.cha43 at Facebook. That's his handle. You can see it. And so this is David. If you don't know who David is, then if you see this guy on TikTok, and if you see him on social media, then that's David there. So really funny, hilarious guy. The only person funnier than David actually is, in my opinion, so he's obviously live with me tonight, is David's I'm gonna see him somewhere. He's got a lot of friends. Is David's well, we're gonna get to it, but David's dad. The only one funnier than David is David's dad. And you can see dad is really, really character too. But that being said, there's a lot going on. David just put out a couple songs. One on New Year's Day. We'll look at that together once David comes here, so he can give us a little bit of the background information. But he released Kai on on New Year's Day, and then recently he released another song called let's see here, called Jacques. It's a remix song, and we'll take a look at that too. But then you can also follow David on his social media page. Let's pull that up really quick on his YouTube page, and there we'll listen to Jacques. And so this song he just literally put out. Let's see here. Oh, how am I not subscribed? There, I'm subscribed. He just literally put that out 6 days ago. So this is a song that's featuring none other than the highly also very talented Zhifu Tao. If Zhifu's here, Zhifu, you can feel free to join us on this live session. David is a lot more serious in this song than other songs. I didn't realize it. I think the beats, I didn't pay attention. We'll ask David, but I think the beat is by David, and I think that's True Food, right? David, is that correct? Okay, so I'm sorry, I'm correct. That's not David right there. David's making the beat, and True Food is the one chanting. All right, so that is David's newest song, Jacques featuring Chufu. Very talented. Zikeng, also very talented photographer. You see him all the time at various concerts in Sacramento and Fresno. Hey, let's not waste any more time. Let's bring David on board. David, how are you?
I'm great. How everyone doing? How you doing, brother?
I'm doing great. We had a little bit of technical difficulties, but here we are.
Yep.
Online, stuff happens, and we're right on Hmong time, so we're all good. Let's take one moment to say hi to the friends that are here.
Okay.
We'll get right to the chase because since she's here already, JN Vang. If you don't know her, she's Jennifer Vang. She is the founder of Daisy Love, and she's been doing light concerts, which are really really interesting, different, and cool. We can talk more about that too, because that's how I really met you actually at the light concert. That's when we first had our first meeting, which was really interesting. I got really good footage about you, and we'll talk about that too. That's the topic of tonight, really. We've got Sang here, the ever famous Sang Yang. And he says hi to Yakuza. Yakuza's here too. What's Yakuza's real name? It's
Yeah.
yeah. Okay, yeah.
Mhm.
Really interesting sushi professional chef there. We got friends from Alaska. Vaseng Chokia is here. Chokia 3X.
Hello, everyone.
And then
Lisa.
replying to saying, "Yang, what's up, brother?" Lisa. Yep, she says hi, David. Do you guys know each other?
Um,
Maybe.
maybe.
Maybe hard.
Cứ giờ ít là sai của hiện nay về lúc cũ hay nhớ rồi của sa. I'm really happy everyone's here.
Okay. We got Jennifer says hi. Oh, we got Alex from Minnesota. He's saying hi. This is my cousin.
Oh,
Uh,
nice.
and Jen says, hey, Jen, how are you? Botrovu says hello. Oh, Callie Shine is here. Callie Shine is Aiden Tao's father.
Oh, nice.
He's here.
Hello. Mm.
Let's see here. And then oh, Lisa says, your police are everywhere. I know, I know. And then, oh, let's see here. Oh, I can't show. Yep, David's hilarious. And Vasang says, yes, his new songs are on fire. I agree. Oh, look, it's
Yo,
Chifu
thank you.
is here. Um, so let's since Chifu's here, Ken, how are you, Ken? Since Chifu's here, let's talk about that first song that I just played. Jacques Kang, I when I watched it the first time, I thought that was you, but I realized, oh no. If it's featuring Chifu and I don't hear any Kang, and that means he's the one chanting. And
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
how did you get connected up with Chifu?
Connected up Chufu. So the history of me Chufu is that we had a long history way back.
Mm,
Um, Gugu Chinaka that's Jolie told what's up where Google be DJ na ya the
mm,
Nuku the Thai Lohana that we
mm,
start connecting more and more.
mm,
Lần đi DJ lo lo hai cú đi lo hai cú để bây giờ là sĩ tàu rồi lên nó một số tiền. Yeah.
mm. Let's
Yeah.
back
Yeah.
up right a little bit because Kunjay the show
Yeah.
but they might not know the extent of you. Tell us a little bit about yourself, because I didn't know you were a DJ. You're a pretty badass DJ, by the way. And then
Thank you.
I didn't know that you. What people don't know, people don't realize. I know you from social media, but what people don't know is how good you are on stage too.
Oh, yeah.
Um, and so tell us about yourself, your background and whatnot. 'Cause should I put okay, David, how have you always been in Sacramento?
Yes, I was born and raised in Sacramento. Um, Inchto Mogatili. Haven't moved anywhere. I've been
Mm,
living in the South Sac area. Um, um, grew up with, let's just say, probably people in there. Didn't stop on, but then I've been doing line dancing for a while. So my
mm,
background is pretty much martial arts. Middle school, probably at 26. So
wow.
that's what I was doing. And along the
Mm.
side, thì cũng dùng ý là xóa. Yeah. Thì cũng chỉ bảo để cũng bây giờ mong or những thứ bảo cũng mong này là để từ này mong or những thứ thay
Mm,
đổi lại bảo để cũng linh từ này à. Thì
mm,
I use my social media platform to think about the hey David Jaya Mong, like
mm,
so I'll be doing that. And when it comes to music, people are asking, what did you learn that? I have an uncle. When you're a kid, you get curious, and then
mm,
you always get stuck. Me as a tuna, I get stuck along with one uncle. There's someone I'm
mm,
stuck with him. Um, he plays the piano, and then I
mm,
got curious, and I was like, "Teach me." But besides from that, he didn't really teach. But then yeah,
yeah.
people won't believe me, but I learned from error, which majority a lot of people does too. And then I
Mm,
do that, and I got continuously start playing it. I'm a studio.
mm,
So there was the recording, play, pause, recording, back and forth. So I
yeah.
will continuously play, get better, and I will
Mm,
record my music. Yeah,
mm,
and there'll be record from 1 to 5, but then in each of that, there's like it's only I think 5 slots, and then
mm,
you have to be precisely. And I'll be doing it over and over, and I get better and better. And
mm,
it's really I'm like so stressful. And then when I
mm,
learn what studio when the studio is this, when I learned about that, I was like, oh, that's great. Well, for balls in the out. Yeah, I
mm,
didn't I didn't get into the studio part not professionally until later. Like probably like when people start seeing me, probably 2020, when I start putting on music and then just showing the people what
How
type of
long
guy
have
I
you
am.
been how long have you been DJing for?
Oh, DJ, I started in 2016.
Wow.
Mm.
Cool.
I met a friend, Pranny. Thanks to
Pranny,
him.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
thanks to him. Um, I have told him in the future thank you so much. You know,
Mm,
um, 用你有冇碰遇，用有冇你你搏嗰個 potential 你搏嗰個 talent 你一啲我哋睇面前你啊。 佢一都你
Mhm.
嘛，你個偷股，即我都傾接到你，我已經搞我，I'm like
Yeah.
okay, I'm gonna do it. And我到底就姑姑，嗯，姑姑係嘅，姑姑到底姑姑 OK。然後呢個
Mhm.
係嘅個博嘅，我就喺出一度 DJ 啊，喺出佢哋 DJ 佢就 perform 啦嘛，yeah。I wanna do
Yeah.
more as 因為嘅 DJ 嘛，個博上到嘛，佢知我哋人嚟啦呀，
Yeah.
你要都要上嚟先啦，你話嘅哦。即係姑姑係嘅，佢咪是姑可 as 姑都傾啦，姑個 character 啦嘛，咪是姑都傾，將冇錯咯。Just to entertain 我個 people，包括嘅啊，老實聽啦，你估住人哋聽，you
Mm.
know，yeah，
Um, so Tatasha kung Chico Mahito Polai concert up.
yeah.
And was that your first DJ gig or a major one? Or I know that you had done smaller ones, but was that, would you say that's like your first really big one?
Yes, that was my first major one, and then I did we did a little mini it was for Taylor's album too. It was like
Mm.
a little mini like
Mm.
night live outside. But the
Oh
Balai,
yeah,
yes, yeah, Balai was the major one I did. Yeah,
man.
the first ones.
I didn't prepare any clips of you specifically, man. But I might just show some that I have. But it's unedited. It's not like super nice looking. But I might just show it. Should we show it?
Yeah, cool.
Um,
Sell it.
let me see if I can pull it up really quick here. So tell me, while I'm loading this up and the folks are listening, um, tell us about how you got connected with Polai. And well, here you go. So
Oh,
for those who don't know, let's talk a little shop about Polai. The first thing is what happens at Polai's concert stays at Polai concert. So I've got all this really really good footage. A lot of it I will not show because what happens at Polai concert stay there unless I guess some people put it live. But like I
mm-hmm.
was thinking, I was like, oh, you know, Polai they have their own little circle, and they a lot of them don't want to put all this stuff out.
Yeah.
And so I decided, okay, I'm not gonna put out what happens at Polai concert. I got really good footage, but some of it's gonna stay. If anyone ever wants to chase Jennifer. The one that can
It's
give the
general.
release,
Yeah.
one that can release the Polite concert footage is Jennifer. But but tell the folks about Polite concert, how you got connected, while I load some of this footage up.
Oh, okay. First of all, before I talked about Balai, I'd like to do a quick shout out to my girl. Hi, Emily. I know she's watching. I love you so much. Thank you for watching. Yes, I think she's just got home from school. Okay, now let's talk about Balai. So how I got connected from Balai is that it was a referral.
Hmm.
Yeah, someone asked about um Wujikara, but then as bị thả trên này bị move from on isn't that? And
Hmm.
then she happened to find out her friend really likes my content creating, and then we got closer and closer, and yeah, Gucci had to help him out, but it was a referral. Yeah,
Hmm.
but then after the call, but like concert, she don't know her. People each other being hang out. I saw her at Fresno. I was DJing. I say hi to her. Yeah, being hang out. Real close sister. She's really awesome. Yeah.
Yeah, let's take a quick second. So for those who don't know, Polite Polite concerts are run under Daisy Love. That's Jennifer's business name, and they're doing another concert. They're doing the second Polite concert, and the star again will be Nzaka. If you don't know who Nzaka is, then you are not Polite. If you don't know who Nzaka is, then you're not a Polite. That's
She's
impossible.
amazing.
If you're Polite, then you know who Nzaka is. But she's looking for some sponsorships here. You can see it onto the if you can visit the Daisy's Love website. But specifically, they'll be doing a concert. Let's see, we can pull this up. Am I? Oh, oh, sorry. Yeah, I am sharing it. Okay. You can see it here.
Let the groupies follow us up, and my friends take grenades when the baddies wanna talk. Invite them to the tally, got a baddie drinking Henny.
But it's on Saturday, March 4th at Hmongoose in Minnesota. It's gonna be crazy. It was crazy in Fresno. It'll be even crazier in Minnesota. So if you claim to be a Balai, then you gotta show up to the Balai events, right, David?
Yeah. Lo gì chắc đứa. Đi chùm mua.
It's pretty interesting. Oh, let's see here. Let's see what's going on. Okay, so let's look at some of your footage really quick. You haven't seen this. I put it in some of the some of the little teaser clips I made for Jennifer, but this is unedited. The audio's not fixed. I usually fix audio quite a bit, and
Yeah.
I'll color grade it when not. This is not color graded, but it is on my browser. So let's see if I can pull it up. Let's see if my computer will let me. Yeah, it'll let me. Let's do this.
Ooh.
Can you hear that? Okay.
Yep. Woo.
That's Jennifer in the back there. If you want to see what she looks like.
Woo.
So that's the clip
was
ends
hyped up.
right there. That was a short clip.
Oh, good.
But
Like
yeah, it was really fun. And so I think where you're different from other DJs is other DJs, they kind of DJ. First of all, I like your selection of music too. Because go play anything where from low soul to hardcore rap to anything to blow music, everything. And so it's a good variety. And yeah, so really different. But what makes you different is you pick up the mic and you start dancing,
Oh,
and then
yeah.
eventually you start singing too. And that's what we're gonna look. That's what we're gonna really talk about tonight.
Yeah.
You probably don't remember. I didn't remember, but I was looking through some of the footage. I was like, oh, I told Jennifer, yeah, Jen, I'll put some of your footage up to help because I want people to come to your concert. And I said, yeah, well, we kind of started talking a little bit too. And I said,
Yeah.
eventually, remember I texted her, like, eventually, do you want to go live? He was like, yeah, let's go. And he's like, yeah, I'm ready. Let's go. All right, let's go.
Yeah.
But I looked at the footage. I was like, oh snap! Yeah, I do remember recording David doing his songs, and so occasionally you would just come on stage and you would be, I'm gonna do a song, and they'll be like,
Yep.
snap. And again, like I said, me and Jennifer we're standing. At one point, we're standing. We're like, dang, David could do his own show if he wanted to. This guy could go like, if you give him this kind of time, he could do 5 hours straight if he wanted to.
Yeah.
So I think you're a natural at it, real
Thank you.
natural at it. Let's look at your first song. So the first song, it's an original. I only know it's an original because you said it was an original.
Yeah.
Tell us about this first song that you did.
The first song?
Let's see. Here.
Which song? The
well, actually, let me load it up, and then you're gonna know really quick which one. All right, let's see here.
Oh.
Okay, you know it now?
Yes. So this song is around 2021. Yeah, I have an uncle. His name is Tu. He's amazing. Check him out. His videography is really awesome too. He asked me, "Hey nephew, hey, I don't mind. You want me to record?" I was like, "Oh heck yes." "And you have any music? Like, what about that music?" I'm like, "Oh yes." And I started working on it, and then bam, it was somewhere around early 2021, and we did our shots, and then we just went on. It was an amazing experience. Piloto, where you work with what you have. What about where I do on my TikTok creating, and then what about big type type of thing. It came out pretty good. It's on YouTube. Yeah.
All right, let's check out this song. And again, you haven't seen this. No one has seen this actually. I didn't even remember it was there until we could talk with your footage. Oh, that's David. We're gonna show that for sure then. But this is footage of you at the Polite concert. And did you plan to do this, or was it just kind of like I'm gonna do it because I can?
I'm gonna do it because I had to fill it in.
Yeah. Okay. Here we go. Let's check it out.
嘅戀愛像亂咗莫急我搞故意一直爆一直洗弄个梦也谁家起你的最后闹家起还没个人闹小床 It doesn't matter手牵到了，首先我听到高要係掉到腳下落，不講你被被目光給我一個，古馬要高度拍 A， 咁要不斷拿 A， 我拿着古早高目光獨獨幫你們咯，後來啲人那不介意我，我哋廢路國家有種不是我落動咁忙，那對路路還要到大。
If anyone's wondering, Pranny's the guy right there next to the girl in the orange or the
Yep.
yellow. That's Pranny. He's a really good DJ, and he plays a lot at Oyo and Circle 18 concerts. So you may not know he is, but you've heard his work.
You ready for this? Oh, it's my boss, y'all. Let's get it. 隔夜雨我係走到細細，不時有我雞雞我是 bad， 走到東就用安嚟夾埋波嚟夾埋紙嚟揸咯，切咗係地會追，冇得俾人用佢哋，學個走，學個 shot， 有啦。
I forgot my music.
我個夢有成日住，你的志向攞得住，係乜個人攞錯錯 ？It doesn't matter.
Okay.
So there was a lot of that random. So if you want to have an idea what it's like to watch and see David perform, it's kind of like that. He DJs, and then all of a sudden, boom! I'm gonna come up. I'm gonna perform a song now. So really cool stuff. He's a musician, so you play music too. You're telling us that. But what you kind of mentioned it earlier, but what you haven't shown us yet is that you're also a martial artist.
Oh yeah.
You gotta tell us about that. So okay, let's get the story so that everyone understands. So a couple of weeks or months back, I had Bao Story Taylor Vang on here, and we were talking about some of the stuff. That's also how I met Ryan Munch, the breakdancer, and that's how I decided to film him. And then I met Shua, and then you, and then I've known Taylor for a little bit. And then she was like, "Yeah, David's a martial artist." I'm like, "What? David is a martial artist too?" So tell us about what do you do?
So martial artist. Okay, I started line dancing because my uncle does it too. It was way back in the early 2000s. Early 2000, I got on. It was really major group called the Lion Dance Group. Really awesome family. It's a family owned. My master is awesome. Training was really intense. We're doing Shaolin, like we getting hit, we getting bruises, you know, and we get mentally trained. He was like a second father. It's like, you know, that's what senseis are, masters are, and you know, I learned a lot. And we sleep there. It's kind of like training is only on sports now. You know the hell. You go from rain, from sunshine. You go from one more I feel great. And then let's just say, um, if people have seen it, it's awesome. Did it for so many years. We've been going from casinos, from Saigon Street right here. It's now called the Little Saigon Street. We do from
Mhm.
SF, every little small like mom and pop shops. We go to Catch Creek, Jackson, Thunder Valley. We've been doing it every year. Since pandemic kicked in, we stopped from there, and I really miss the crew. And yeah, it's such an amazing journey of like being a line dance crew. Me as
Mm.
being Hmong and của bao hết tiền mô mô Hmong như là thế số này lúc cũ là cho cái là dùng cái số cho nó cũng nhau đun đại bây hết. And then you
Mm.
know how they're a part of it too, martial arts, and I'm like, oh, so I'm doing something, me as a Hmong person, I'm doing something here. I'm like, I'm in a line dance group. I'm learning their tradition, their culture. I was like,
Mm.
oh, okay. I'm like, got a lot of respect towards it. Yeah, it plays a huge part of music because
Mm.
good influence on it becomes a part of your strength, your power, and that is
Mm.
because when you let's just say that you Chile Sachuna. You said give up, but then
Mm.
you still remember the training, the all the things you went through. To now, by that, you're able to persevere everything.
Mm.
Sometimes I can lose myself. Every time I'd be like, I'm doing something else, and I'm thinking that it's totally different. I can't do it. Some people think that they're limited, but then if your talent, if you because you so I
Mm.
use line dance, that martial art if people are wondering how I did that,
Mm.
like, yeah, so that's pretty much it. The influence, yeah.
So Taylor is gonna release this song called I will find it really quick. It's
Oh,
called
Donna J.
Dolce, that's right.
Yeah.
I don't think I've got footage of her too performing
Mm.
that song. It's like a really different song. It's kind of like a J Japanese video game type of vibe, completely different. I've never heard any Hmong person play a style of music like that. Really funky with the bass line, but she's been slowly releasing footage, and so
Oh, yeah.
we'll look at the footage that she recently released. She really, if you're interested, follow that story on Facebook. But let's look at it because you've got it on your page. So I'm gonna jump back on your page and we'll look at that. And we were looking at it. I was like, and David was like, "Hey, I'm in here." I'm like, "What? You're in here?" And we looked at it. I'm like, "I don't see you, David." And we looked and we looked and I was like, "Oh snap, that is
Right
you."
there.
So we'll show you exactly where David is. 'Cause he's actually very different from his TikTok personality. So kung Jay ko chipon David, oh snap, that was you.
Yeah.
And so watch it over one time, David. We shine a level ball.
Yeah.
Let's take a quick look at this. So that's coming out on the 25th. All right. Did you see David? That's the question. Okay, if you didn't see David, it took me a long time to see David because David's so serious in this scene that you would have never guessed he was that person. I'll cue it up for you. Let's see if I can get it. Oh, that's past it already. So there's David.
Oh,
So
ooh.
So it took me a long time. David's like, "Yeah, I'm right there." I'm like, "What? Where are you, David?" And then like, "Oh my God, you're like." If you look at the side of that guy's face, then you'll see that. Oh, that's David. So pretty serious
Right.
grip and punch at the same time. Advanced technique right there.
Mm.
Very good. Very good. Um, but recently you put out on New Year's Day. Actually, you put
Oh,
out a song with your dad. 真的我还有朋友
yes.
I okay, and so that's when I was like, "Whoa, David put out a song," and then I kind of shared out my social media. I said, "Watch out with this guy. He's really talented. He's got a lot more skills than people think." Let's
Thank
take
you.
a moment. Actually, it's been a while. Let's say hi to some folks. Actually, I don't want people to feel neglected. Um, Lisa replied to you. She said, "Hi, David. David and I don't know each other, but I'm a fan from Wisconsin. Found David on TikTok. Yep, that's where I
Oh,
started
nice.
TikTok." Unknown person says, "What's up?" Teresa, thank you for joining us. And we've got Alex Cha from Rock on here too. Uh,
Oh, what's up, Alex?
Sang says, "Hey, King and David." Okay.
What's up, saying?
Oh, he meant to Long and David. Oh, hey, Long and David. Ken says, have you met Ken? Ken's from Elk Grove, I think, or
He says
Stockton.
Stockton. Yeah.
Stockton. He's a vocalist. I don't know why Ken hasn't produced music yet. Maybe you need to work with get a little work done with Ken. David is
Yep.
cool. We get lit every time we hang out.
Yep.
And Chipley says David is a man of all talents. I know, David.
Thank you, Chufu.
Uh, David and his dad. I know David and his dad. We're gonna watch his dad really quick.
Mm-hmm.
You definitely an entertainer, David. Yeah, I agree.
Thank you.
David did one for Hmong Social Club.
David did one for Hmong Social Club? Oh yes. So Sangna the group your social media. It's a group called Hmong Social Club, I believe. Yeah, I'm part of it. They told us gather around the she taught. You only have to come together and talk about about you know they none yeah. Gucci cho here kumu isha ku bai di la. It's fun. Ku bai di la they're really awesome people. Lo ku hung gao here, ku yeah. Sang is a really amazing person. Love that brother.
Nice. Emmeline says hi.
My boo.
Oh yo, Jennifer, magka-chow honorary palay. Oh, David is a palay. Oh yo,
Oh, for life.
upgraded.
Upgrade.
And Gao Laos is laughing at you. Good, very nice. Palay concert was lit. Loved it. It was so fun.
Thank you.
Gao at one point says that she saw herself. I'm wondering, Gao, which one are you?
Yeah.
And then Jennifer says, "God, yep." Crazy talented person too. Really complex and talented person. Like puts on a show like no other. No artist does that. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
It's the guy is not just a singer and artist. She's a true entertainer. Because she when she gets on stage, she does like activities and stuff that other people can't get away with. But
Yes.
Zaka can get away with it because she commands that crowd.
Mm-hmm.
V says, "What's up, David?"
What's up, brother V?
Gal says, "I see myself. Don't sleep on David because you're a b-boy too."
Yeah, the B one too.
Oh man, look at that. David, it's hard to explain what happens at Bud Light concerts, huh?
Yeah.
You can't just say, okay, this happens. No, yeah, we could talk about it, but you can't really explain it. The best way to understand what happens at a Bud Light concert is just become a Bud Light for a night and go to one. That's probably the best thing to do.
Yes.
Okay, let's see. Chick-foo, Jennifer, we'll get through these. I just want to be respectful to all the people that are watching and give them a moment to see their messages because they're saying
It's my
hi.
auntie.
Very nice, Judith. Everyone was so drunk already falling. That footage was in the beginning of the concert. That was not the end of the concert. There was more people. That was not all that was just the beginning.
Yes.
And you had them line dancing at one point. You had doing everything with your music. I mean, you were doing trance at one point. Not everyone can pull that variety of music off, right?
Yeah.
How do you make the transition so that people are okay with that? Some people like trance, and all of a sudden they might not like the next song, but it seemed like you carried it well. You might know Lisa. She's a cha.
That's my auntie. Hi, auntie.
Maximus is here, the drummer prodigy, tuning in. Say hi. Hey, hi, Maximus. Oh, look who's here. Taylor's here.
Hey, Taylor. What's up, sis?
Taylor's gonna put out another video really soon. A really quick video that includes maybe Hmongoose. We'll see.
Hey, cousin.
Let's keep going. David, your dad is in a lot of TikTok videos. Was he always supportive of your goals? especially the creative arts area? So that's a question from Lisa.
Okay, so they're wondering, was he always supportive of your goals? Yes. So basically, as Gushema only had there from Gunya Zinama, Zinama, is he supportive? You okay if you open up to them? As it to me, cái bảo tao tiền support you now. They ni naturally law. It's done. I seen his old videos. I think that's where I got my gene. How I got my funny, like hilarious, like character from. And my dad, he is such a joker. Like he's so amazing. I'm like, I think TikTok is just a long time ago. It was like, and then my dad's such an amazing person. Yeah, and then that creative, let's just say, especially in the creative arts area. Yes. So yeah, how I get creative and how I get my dad. Your dad is a lot of that was he supportive? Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Was that a great answer or?
That's a good answer. You got another question though. How do you get your dad to do videos with you?
That is like the number one question. Like a lot of people ask me how to get my dad to do it. So I gotta hype my dad up. Dad, don't you hype up like hi, so okay. You know, even my siblings are surprised. How did you get dad to do it? You silly person. I'm like, how did you get dad to do it? I don't know. You know, it just like dad, you just hype him up like dad, you gonna love it, your coworkers gonna love it. You know, my dad loved it. When I had my dad hop in one time, his coworker said to him, I saw you on TikTok, and he was so happy and proud. It was like he's been going around saying, yeah, that's me, my son. My son. I was like, that just made me like, yo, my dad. So basically what it is that having my dad doing it with me and how did I make my dad do it? It's because I recognized that my dad was used to be really creative like that. 你一整日都幾落啫，你 record 我，仲要 tape 個寫啦，我冇收落呀。I wanna bring that back and kind of like work on it. You know how I want to see like equal memory of me and my dad doing something together. You know when
That's cool. I think that's awesome. Okay, well let's look at Kai then. Tell us about Kai.
Kai. Ooh. The guy. Okay, so I played this instrumental beat. So yeah, 2020 I made this beat and I cannot figure it out of how to sing it. So so I just went on with Kai because it's so chill.
So New Year's Day you put this out and I was like, what the heck? That David and his dad again. Oh man, this one's even crazier. So let's check it out. Let's see here. And this is clearly in your backyard.
Bad. Oh my god. Oh my dear babe. Nhớ tựa. Ê, tụi bên like, tụi hay, là tụi nó, chả lo dễ dễ cùng mà uống. Có tụi thì like, có bây giờ gần thật, cùng mà giờ đúng play. Tụi nà ê, không bắt tụi mơ tụi lưu là giờ chỉ tao mơ trên mà nó cùng mà uống cả tụi ba ê. Một cái oi tao tay, bay một hậu ít shot. If you want, get low J, call me daddy if you want. Nếu có nhẹ, we can take it slow. If we blend, get it low, on the dance floor. Oh my god, cũng nhớ cái lời, còn luôn mê trên như ta đây. Trên mà mò, như chỉ cả, thì nhẹ, nhẹ cái luôn đi giờ. Cú xa nhẹ, có nhớ tụi cú ní nương thiệt. Ta kỳ trong con một quả, cứ tụi bay giờ lâu lâu. Yeah, let's get it. Cái, cô lúc mình lại nói, cái nhiệt kia, ping pong cho con liền. Để cô hay tay nói, có bà cả nó lọ. Cả lọ, cả đến tiếng đi. Thì bác ai ơi. Got
Is your dad filming right here?
Huh?
Is your dad filming you right here?
Yeah.
Let's get it. Cái của lúc lại nói cái nhiệt kia ping pong cho con liền. Cái của hai ta nói nó bắt cả nó lọ. Cả lọ. Cả đến tiếng đi. Tia bắt ai ơi.
There it is. Right there. So that's that was I. Let's see here. People are commenting now. So Jen said that you for the flyer you did the smoke and audio effects. So you're actually good with audio and video. So even more talented than what people thought. Michelle's here, the radio host from KBIF 900. One of the nicest girls woman you'll ever meet. Michelle, she's just a great person to know. Let's see here. Yang Mai Pache says, David, I love you, especially your dad.
Thank you.
Jennifer says something that's really interesting. David's dad needs to be on stage with David. David, if you ever do a concert, make sure you bring your dad.
Okay,
Oh
gotcha.
that would be so lit. If you got your dad to go on stage, oh man, the crowd will go crazy.
Okay.
Crazy. No one had anything like that. That would be so dope. Lisa asked, David, share your process. Do you make beats to later write lyrics, or do you think of a song concept then make the beat?
Okay. So so the process is this. So good influence from my favorite artists. And then usually thing in work when y'all like good play so then the lyrics comes afterward when I want to rap, when I want to become creative, you know. And it was like it's a whole new me when I do it. And then I was like, oh, and then I found it really interesting. I can rap, so I started doing it. So the lyrics part, process but I have to think of something different. Think of David, like a meaning of my platform or something. So I did the other songs were Hmongoose and I did I did let's see and then I did a lot. So I'm kind of like I'm thinking about something realistic, you know. So the process that the lyrics comes afterward. The music melody, it was like a whole world to me, like world in my own world. So beats comes before and then lyrics comes afterwards. And then the concept would just kind of like, you know, like how because I love music. Let's say if you Taylor knows, and if you listen to my music,你估咩歌係啲蒙說睇老公司做嘅，yeah，就公司做嘅啦，你根本唔用講啦嘛，你是做嘅，yeah, and it becomes modern, you know, like I want to 可能每一個 where music is going to transition，誒，故什麼佢哋比較 Southeast Asian 啦，你啲人你估我到睇，因為 traditional Laos music is becoming big。And it used to be, you know, really modern. They're signing up with Thai and Kimba, here. Yeah. So yeah, when it comes to music, yeah, beats, it's influenced from what I listen and it comes, and when I write, that creative stuff comes afterward. It just kind of like, you know, I just want to sing. I just want to rap and just be like that.
Nice. I guess the same question again. David, are you ever going to have your dad perform at a concert with you?
Of course, if I can just steal him away from others events, like that, có số chị là có hai lần hết có một cái tiếng liền. So you know, my dad, he's a person that ni papa family này, để可能嘛古景西是谁古家孔了，这有人还如果中文你发了也古一家古几多。Yeah.
Does your dad live a double life where if we saw him in reality he'd be all proper and stuff?
Yeah.
So he's got a double life. Okay, that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Lisa says Thank you for sharing your process. I know there's no wrong answer. Just curious how people process things. Uh,
Oh,
Vane says, "Let's go," and
Mongo.
V is saying, or Vi is saying, "What doll are you using?" Now we're in technical now.
Okay, like I wanted to tell people, if you won't believe me, work with what you have. I use GarageBand, so it's
GarageBand's
free.
good.
Yeah, it's free. It's a Apple app. It won't go. It's limited, but it'll go as what you need.
Mm,
有个啥我 to play in the bigger world for your full creative process, then you will have to go on from paying $200. I think it's worth it. 有个啥我 is worth it. But I've been working GarageBand for ever since I'm 已经 yeah,
mm.
yeah, people have wondered. I'm like, yeah.
I think this year is going to be your year. Yeah,
Mm,
I hope you get invited to do a bunch of concerts and show your skills and because you're hilarious on stage, man.
mm,
I think the audience loves you because Mondo, you did a lot of the night. And I don't think people ever got tired of you. It just kept on going on. The one thing is
mm.
that one thing that your friend told me was that when you get excited enough, you'll take off your shirt. But we never got to that stage. So let's look at
Mm,
let's look at a completely different vibe of you now.
yeah,
Because you did do a Chinese song. I'm not too familiar with Chinese music, but usually call shit.
yeah.
Let me pull that up really quick here. Let's see.
Oh,
Um, as soon as I play, you're gonna know what I'm talking about.
yeah. Oh my gosh!
So again, you don't know that I have this footage, right? I never showed you. I almost didn't know that I had this footage. So tell us about this song a little bit before we look at it.
So Jay Chou is one of my icon. Music and I'm influenced from his music. He has a really amazing background. I love. He's an actor too. He plays a really big part of when it comes to um music 那样，用
Mhm.
music and um I know thanks to him, this song has the most memory of him. It makes me wanna like just come out with music. I know he's an amazing person.
Let's take a look at this. I didn't know you were gonna do this song, but you just felt like doing it, so you did it. I thought it was cool, really cool,
Yeah.
and the crowd loved it. So, but it was definitely a slower Koshia vibe, and they were just like, "Yeah, let's go."
Here we go, baby.
I like them. I can't spell. Wait, what were you saying?
I was so buzzed. I forgot the lyrics. Until who was. So that song was just whatever.
Here we go. 季节，快乐，起伏了回忆兄妹，可后也会回，虽然窒息，也轻轻会，不爱不美，风和歌声拥有了谁？我记起一过爱了谁？心里你我想念点，你分别学生命的微泪，我分身感动了谁？有没有轮回忆交织，还在月光下微亮美？你分别学会对了眼泪，我等待降落了谁？我真正的水呀水呀，会有我会，也有心爱你的水。想着的命运，我非常感动了谁？要没雨，轮回交织，好像刚说下完美。你发的血，有没有眼泪？我等待降落了谁？我最温顺的水，你分别学着美的微美，我分身感动了谁？有没有回忆交织，还在月光下微亮美？你分别学会对了眼泪，我等待降落了谁？加个同学怎么？轻轻的舞鞋，抓马尾，你不在夜中送我挂件丰碑。啦啦啦啦啦啦啦啦啦，轻轻的舞鞋，抓马尾，你不在夜中送我挂件丰碑。Oh my god! Oh, damn! 到行了，走。Woo! 你好啊！哦，他在红高洞泄露了。
But there it is. That's the footage. That's my footage of you performing. It. I thought the concert was really great.
Thank you.
So, yeah. I thought the concert was really great. Really different, really creative way of doing a concert. Because it wasn't just a concert, but it was like a concert, interactive comedy show. It was everything.
Yeah.
And so yeah, the Sham in Midwest, and they have some interest in the Polite concert. Oh, you gotta just go then.
Yeah.
And then the Jay, they need to let it to Japonia. And if they need to let it to in their Polite out, then you gotta go to the Polite concert. That's the only way to do it. Oh, Trey's here. Trey, hey Trey, how are you?
Hey, what's up, brother Trey?
Sure says J Chu songs are classic.
Yes.
I'm here and we're talking Polite, so I'll pull up my Polite clip too. And you'll kind of see. Let's see if we can make this work. Let me see if I can pull this up. I'm doing some random stuff tonight, David. I'm sorry, I don't even care at this point. I'm just gonna show whatever. I'm gonna show you some good stuff. Let's see if I can pull this up. I think this is it. Let me see if I can pull this up.
It's a good world. Good world gone bad.
Crazy concert, really well done. drinks do you think you got that night?
I have a lot.
It's a really fun concert. Really cool is there. He'll be there also. Jennifer is asking David, will you be coming to Minnesota?
Exciting.
Everybody sing with me, you know what it is.
So you probably got the best seat in the house sitting around stage. So I make the argument, David, that I got the best seat in the house because I can go anywhere I want.
Yeah. I love it.
Have you seen this video before? All right, so we won't watch all of it.
Yeah.
There's a lot of good content. But if you want to see the whole thing, you can go onto Daisy's Love, or you can look at Jennifer's website and check it out. Polite concert, really fun event. Some of the stuff I could not put on David because it was not safe. I would get flagged if I put some of that footage up. And like I said, what happens at Polite concert stays at Polite concert.
Y'all are.
And so I didn't want to put too much of it up because it was too fun, if you know what I'm saying. Too much
It
fun.
was. It was really fun.
But I thank you for coming out with me tonight. I hope you had a good time, and I think you're extremely talented. If you haven't already, check out David's song I. Also check out his song Jacquin, and then he's got a lot of stuff on social media, on TikTok also. I want to also thank Jennifer and Daisy Love, because that's how I got this footage. She allowed me to film, and I had a good time and got this footage of you. If we're blabbering too much, David, then I'm gonna put up the footage up in a couple hours on Hmongoose, and then people can view it there. V says, "Oh, Michelle, yeah, Michelle, you should definitely go up. We know you're the biggest polite too. You got to bring that inner polite out." But V says, "Any new music projects in the future?"
Any new music project in the future? I actually do. I actually have one. It's a secret. Kumucho, Kumucho sister, David, this song has potential. And I was like, okay, make sure you take it down, put it private. So people, okay, so it's one song. So when yeah, I have one song that I'm working on it, and it is you're gonna see me at a serious level. I was like, okay, I would never watch where you really serious in the rapping in the liver. I have one. Let's just say it's kind of like a modern like Mong, but then like Mika Chicha,
Mm.
which is mixed with Laos and Thai. You're gonna love it.
David's gonna bring out his inner J Chu, man. That's what
Yeah,
it is. All right. Well, it's a pleasure having you. Uh, on on January 25th, Taylor under Boss Story is gonna be releasing her new song. Oh, what's the title again, David? Tell me again. What's the title?
Toa Che.
Yes, she's gonna be releasing that, and David will be in there. I know there's some better clips of you where they can actually see who you are without having to pause and look. But
Yeah,
I think Taylor's doing a good job. She's just teasing everyone right now. She's being bad.
she's
Um,
really good at it.
Molly says, "Love you, David. Keep it up. You are awesome."
Love you,
David,
Molly.
anything you want to say to your fans and viewers and friends and family?
First of all, 鼓音手做到 whole family, my immediate family, my from good job uncle aunties, my cousins, so 好多好多好多了。
Mm,
但係 in the process, 唔知朋友 I have a huge like big like friends. I have a huge like big fan like
mm,
I say friends like 我有碰撞得啦，咁我咪一個 work will feel really grateful.
mm,
Um, so motu pelo tu jonga ko te ku kusele punye bete ni ku to kai to ku tu king bo lu neng la ku
mm,
tao cho na ya mo punye mo te na wo chang do ta go ya chi no like this there's only long life no the ku support ku I really appreciate everyone for that ta ta ku 我报道嘅，我都傾咯，yeah，係嘅，my talent and 即係我被人哋呀，like making funny videos. It pushed me a lot more to 實揾錢嘅呀。
mm,
take call where people have asked me, okay, David，個我咯，個指導力嘅係我啲人咯，本應係咯。I want to make people smile 那樣。That's where 都好漂亮的那樣。然後我哋個 call platform 一起的古都見到嘛，我想咯，古都見咯，古羅俾人咯，古一到或是一走為麼你又冇走咯，俾麼幾肉些咯，麼啲幾
mm,
吃肉些，或要並實要並冇人接飛咯，就覺得I'm gonna create something where people 落晒顧客啦，where people can just be happy, smile, and just be like, just think of like saying like, life is not so bad, just but cái kia nó cái tiếng cái thầu cú hay tiếng cú nó cú bao nhiêu xe là cú kia cú trong xe về tiếng rồi mua này xe là ba thơ hay này họ lúa hay hoặc là cú trong xe là cú một tàu cú lớn lên hay mà
mhm.
tôi chỉ tao thì I'm really happy about my life too. Thank you everyone, and that's all. Yeah, 我讲了this 做了，yeah.
Very nice. Well, thank you, David, for joining me
Yeah,
tonight.
yeah,
Thank you to all the people that stuck around and watched us. We had a great time. And David, I look forward to filming you and your dad on stage one day. You just
yes.
you just message me. You say, "Hey, Long, this is where. Be there, film it, and I'll be right there." All right, guys. Shinjiro, have a good night, and thank you for joining us on on Thursday. I've got Vicious Swagger here. She is bar none the most talented female rapper that I've seen on stage. Bye, Jennifer. She is extreme talented. Join me on Thursday. David, Ja, thank you again and see you on social media. Shinjiro.